Slav. Ladies, gentlemen, everything else in between. There are few things which seem to be eternally true when it comes to watching the NASB ESC. One of these things seems to be Slav Trooper's inability to just say, you know what, this character, I'll play this one. Because, once again, they are bringing back the Oblina, which they have played a few times. And I gotta say, I really like their Oblina. And I'm very curious to see what they can do with it. Because we currently have two characters in this match. Between the Garfield on Dryxs and... Oh, I said it. Ah, no! We have the base Oblina... My pronunciation game has just been absolutely shot out, ladies and gentlemen, and everything else in between. I apologise in advance, but if you're watching this on the VOD, it gets better from here, I promise. So, Slav Trooper's Oblina is fantastic. I agree, it's a very based pick. It's also a very hard to execute pick, because you are so light and so easily stocked. And I'm gonna have to wonder if Dryxs here on the Garfield is just gonna do a lot of these aerial challenges and connect them into strongs of his own, because I feel that he'll have the advantage in almost every single trading situation, should they be able to find it. But that's kind of the problem, you have to find it, and not only is Oblina really good, as we just saw there, at taking stocks in these small tiny windows when they can find them, they're also so hard to lock down. Between the side special and like that neutral air's really fast-paced movement, which gives you a lot of leeway when trying to reposition around the stage. Just look, they are not accepting anything from Dryxs over here. They are not allowing them to even approach to get damage down. They are doing such a great job of playing keep away, basically, to see if they can actually find a stock. I'm not sure. How does Garfield close this gap? I want to say they close it with neutral airs, and a lot of them, because that is the kind of range, speed, and versatility you need. Or you could just use a down smash twice in a row to secure your first stock, which we are loving to see here. Equalizing things. It only took, what, 2 minutes to us to get to the first stock of side, but hey-oh, these are a very low damaging character on the side of Slav Trooper. And a character who is going to have a bit of a struggle to track down the Oblina when they're moving around so fast with Schmovin. Gets the white pie, which is very good at stunning your opponent off stage. I feel that if Slav's character had a worse recovery option, that might have been fatal. I am wondering who got to pick the rooftop rumble here. Ooh, got a throw. Not quite sure what to do with it. I like seeing a neutral air come out though. It's at least a solid and reliable amount of damage if your opponent is DIing out. The down air isn't going to quite cut. But I have to wonder who picked rooftop, because I feel that it's not a very good stage to play against Garfield. Aye. Plays against his strengths. I don't know. Oh. I think it benefits both of them. But I also feel that Garfield's neutral suddenly becomes a lot more difficult, because suddenly Slav has an easy way to avoid all of the pie damage while setting up their own momentum and setting up their own kills by using Oblina's aerials and her neutral B, as you're constantly seeing a lot of here. Could the punish come out here? Oh, unfortunately the smash attack came out too early, but finds it on the recovery. Slav chose to stand up, and Dryxs chose to punish it with a down strong of their own. 2 stocks apiece. Okay, there's some of that aerial challenging I was mentioning earlier. Garfield's down air apparently just a lot stronger and more reliable, and to catch an Oblina. Love that little combo coming out there for a cheeky 20-odd damage from the Garfield. Very strong stuff to see. But this is where Slav Trooper finds... Oh, I thought they were going to be able to connect more than just 2 hits from that. Okay, now we're just getting read-in on these shield attacks coming out from Slav. Just go for some strong attacks, why not? If they're constantly finding excuses to run into you, why not go for a low committal strong smash on stage and see if they occasionally fall into it? Done it a couple of times. Ooh, very lucky from Dryxs there to not fall susceptible and be punished for the recovery. But unfortunately, not able to DI out of that strong attack there and loses another stock. And oh, it's starting to look a little bit dicey. It's not a bad situation, but it's not quite ideal. Good shielding coming out from Slav Trooper there to avoid the pie damage, and far more importantly, avoiding the pie knockback that can come out from Oblina. Oh, when you are an Oblina, you are gonna get destroyed by any kind of pressure, so you're very happy to see them get these good shields up. But I think we're now just back to the ballet from earlier, because this game, it's been going on for a while, if we want the honest truth. This is Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. This is supposed to be the second fast one behind the melees. The sweet and beautiful melee, I dare add. This is just two players who are very safe about how they're trying to play this. Oh, could that be a stock? Good DI from Slav. Caught with a neutral B. Oh. Looks like Dryxs was expecting some kind of movement or forward attack or aggression at the very least from Slav and goes for the down smash, but it is unable to connect into anything. Got an up tilt, got a good pie usage there. I feel that if Slav hadn't been ready for it, that could have been fatal, but thankfully they're able to DI appropriately and still get a safe recovery option off. What are we going to see? Who is going to be able to close up the set? Because I think we might genuinely have to come to a scenario now where a timeout causes the win here. I haven't seen a timeout yet. This is our 9th tournament, and this is the first time it could potentially happen. Unless Dryxs has got a big plan that they're going to enact in the next 27 seconds counting now. Oh, I have to wonder what's going to happen. So, oh, man. How do you cast a timeout? I don't... This is new uncharted territory. I must say, I guess it makes sense that Slav is just running away. But, you know, is it the spirit of being a Chad-like epic gamer? I don't know. But it looks like they're unfortunately, or fortunately for them, I should say, gonna find it, and they win with a timeout right as it might have equalized. It was a long road to success, but Slav was able to find it by running out that clock. And, yeah. Timing out in friendlies would be very annoying. Not gonna lie, Mikan. That would actually cause my blood to boil. Then again, it'd be a friendly, so there'd be nothing wrong with me just pressing the quit game button and not going for another one. Anyway, match time. We're at Jellyfish Fields now, and the surprises really do keep coming because of all characters. We have Korra coming out. My dear friend Dugon, I do not know if you are watching right now, but you should be, because your character is finally being played by another human on this planet, which is phenomenal to see. And actually getting a stock using the charge up B. Oh my goodness! Or is it a neutral B? I haven't played against it in so long. Neutral B it was. Okay, good. Ah, it's been so long since I've even seen Korra. But I guess when you've become left behind by the meta that you were originally supposed to inherit, you can just kind of show all the characters that you don't usually play and people won't really know how to beat it anymore. For example, did you know it had super armor when they do their down B? I didn't know, but now I've just found out, and I'm sure you have too. Alright, keep trying to get some upselts. They are very slow for what are supposed to be the fast moves. Oh! The stagger from the neutral B survived! Puts them into an advantageous position to avoid the down smash, and they snowball it into a stock. That was a great play. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Korra and great plays, 2 words that I never expect to see in the same sentence. All right, we're ready to jump in. Got a strong forward off. Thankfully, Jellyfish has got much tighter sidewalls, which means that Garfield is able to secure themselves a lot more of these plays that they would not ordinarily be able to, because when it comes to those Garfield strongs, the forward strong ain't so strong, ironically. But AO, it definitely worked for them there. Getting more super armor out with the down special from Korra there. Good catch with the pie, and I don't know if that was just pressing the wrong recovery button there from Slav, but it gets punished and they die for it. I think that's kind of the miracle that Dryxs was looking for in this set, and they can now hopefully snowball this into something better. Alright, the Falcon kick. Oh! That was amazing! The actual strong air coming out from Korra to secure a stock in a fantastic fashion. Good little combo coming out from Garfield there, though. You're sure they have like an extra stock to work with. Trying to catch there. Okay, they get a neutral. I was expecting a little more, maybe. Oh, man. If this is like what Korra's normal attacks look like, then they have all the time in the world to just DI out. But I just don't think they're aware of how to play into Korra and know how to do it, per se. Which is a shame, because I am hoping to see more movement. Okay. Get enough one of those on ledge. Could be very advantageous to Korra. Was expecting another jump in. Oh, Korra be hitting with the Tims, but the Tims don't find the stock. Reflecting a pie. Almost got the strong air to get in the stock. But alas, dies to a regular strong attack on stage, and Slav goes 2-0 up in this set. On screen or anything to go by, then I legitimately don't know who is supposed to be who anymore, because what am I even looking at right now? We have Slav playing Ren Stimpy, and now Dryxs is playing the Korra? I am so confused, but if you came here for low-tier gaming, then boy, do I have an ESC set for you to watch. This is quite crazy. This is quite a crazy scenario to anyone who has not been. Oh! Oh! Wait! Yo! Yo! What happened? I thought that the Ren Stimpy down air was gonna get the kill there, but apparently Korra gets the stock. I didn't see what got buffered into it, but apparently it was enough to secure them that. We'd love to see it, I guess. Gonna enjoy watching that one back on the replays. Hello, Future Elliot. You're gonna enjoy casting that. Now, there's the usual kind of kill that the Ren Stimpy down air secures. Usually their own, unfortunately. Not gonna lie, I was expecting an up strong, because here's the thing. Ren Stimpy, one of my dear friends, Funky Reed, who is not here tonight, they play a lot of Ren Stimpy, and for a good long while, I had to learn how to play against it. So I am very familiar with how this character works, okay? Doesn't quite have the fast or strength in those up airs from Korra to really chain it, unfortunately. Garfield, on the other hand, a character which Dryxs clearly has experience with, would have been able to. So, I don't know if this was just supposed to be a Slav, I can beat you at your own game kind of mentality, or my opponent has picked Ren Stimpy and is now taunting post-stock, so I have to teach them a lesson. Either way, can't wait to see if Dryxs can keep this momentum going and secure themselves out of stock. Ooh, I'm very surprised the up special didn't kill there from Korra. That looks so strong. Threatening with a neutral B. We'll call it a threaten. I don't think it was ever really good or connected to anything, but we do it. We do it. Okay, but apparently the threatening works, and now they are currently 2 stocks up going into Slav's final stock. Thank goodness they caught ledge there and were not punished by the neutral B of Ren Stimpy. Somehow, if you ever needed a decent amount of proof that Ren Stimpy's strong attacks aren't even that strong, you just saw it not kill there against somebody who was at 100%. So, my goodness. Love the wave dash back away from the attacks on stage, but a strong air from a Ren Stimpy will be enough to secure themselves yet another stock. Okay, I was expecting a throw into neutral, but the neutral air didn't quite come out. Definitely going to start seeing more of them, I feel, though. Ren Stimpy is one of their few strengths is all of their aerials have phenomenal reach. And, you know, the neutral air is actually decently strong, too. Connecting with the down strong in air coming out from Dryxs. Oh! That infamous Ren Stimpy neutral strong in air. It's so good, and it finally secures Slav a stock. Evening up, but that damage lead is a big gap that they need to close here. I'm very interested to see if Dryxs can close things out with the tools that Korra has to offer. Stunned out by the Ren Stimpy neutral B. It's a very weak neutral B, but if all it needs to do is stun, then it can certainly provide you with that. The terrible recovery is punished, but not punished hard enough to secure a stock. But you have to imagine it's going to happen. Oh, that's phenomenal damage coming out from Slav there with the Ren Stimpy arrows. Good DI away from Dryxs there, going up into the air to avoid a potential an up strong falling over myself, because I'm getting a little bit worried for both of these players here. I feel that they're both in kill range, because Ren Stimpy is neutral strong and up strong are very good in the air. Ooh, I am so nervous seeing these up specials come out to try and secure the stock of Korra, because, as you just saw there, it puts you in a very bad position if it misses. Oh, and a fully charged neutral special will make this game into a series, with Dryxs going 1-2 in this set against Slav Trooper. Let's go! You know what? I'm hyped to see the same characters again. I don't think... Oh, we're not just getting the same characters, we're getting a complete run-back of the game. Ren Stimpy versus Korra on Rooftop Rumble. Let's see if we can get something a little more, less choppy towards the end. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be surprised if Slav Trooper was been listening to the commentary track. Couldn't help but notice a lot of the aerial talk I was mentioning earlier coming into play from Ren Stimpy now, but Heyo, I would never accuse them of listening into my intimate thoughts that are publicly broadcasted, because quite frankly, who cares? Still, I feel that the neutral B challenges are just dumb enough to apparently work. You really should be seeing a lot more neutrals coming out from Slav Trooper to really punish them. So they don't even need to do a lot, right? Just occasionally throw out a neutral B to cover your path and then go in using a strong attack in the air. And hell, even if that's too much for you, ooh, that's a good 4, but not a kill with it. Even if you don't get that, you can still get some pretty substantial damage off using Ren Stimpy's on stage strongs, especially if you just use that basic neutral B to just kind of shake them around a little bit. You get hit by that, you're going to take like 40 odd damage, because even though it's very slow and clunky, it still hurts. Ooh. Able to get a stock there. Very good to see that we at least have another one of those little bad boys in the tank for the Ren Stimpy. Fantastic use of the down airs. Able to get a strong one off too, but it was on stage, so not going to finish a combo. But the hitbox on the end of the up special was able to get a little bit of damage off there. And now things are not looking so good if you're Dryxs. Gets the strong dash into a forward smash. Oh! And the classic Ren and Stimpy spike coming out on ledge. I'll be posting that in the highlights channel later because I know my boys will love to see it. It's clean. It's spicy. And Korra gets another stock. It keeps going. It just keeps going. We never stop here, people. We just don't stop. Oh my. But I feel I need to because I'm like, oh my god, I need to yawn. So, ooh. Here's a very good message for anyone who's watching. Get sleep. No, don't do what the 129 did and stay up all night wrapping Christmas presents. A wholesome endeavor, but left me very tired today. Hey. But it's clear that Slav ain't sleeping because they've done a really good job of adapting since that last game against Dryxs here to try and play a little more around the baits that they're going for, punishing neutral B charges like we just saw there and we've seen earlier in the game. Ooh. And you see, that's probably the best way to use Ren and Stimpy's neutral B, if we're being perfectly honest, because it ain't that great if it's just thrown normally, but you can get some stuff in. Oh no! A botched recovery is how it ends. It's happy, happy, joy, joy time for Slav Trooper as they take the game and the set. 3-1 overall. GG, well played.